I am going to be talking a whole lot in this video, so bear with me. Hi everybody, welcome back to House Heart Home. Today's video is a very different one, a video that I thought I will never make, but they say never, so today's video is a makeup tutorial, and coming from a person who is not much into makeup, let's just put it that way. So maybe I didn't hate makeup, I just wasn't into it. I wasn't attracted to it, I wasn't interested in it, but now I am, for many reasons.
Wow, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Today's video was a much requested video. People, when I would do my IG stories, would ask me what products I'm using, looking good. So they did vote that my makeup could be something that people would love to see and replicate. I leave all of the products names in the description box. Now, a disclaimer that I'd like to put out there is, if you're a makeup expert, you will have some cringe moments in my video. It could be the products I'm using, you might not approve. The way I'm putting my eyeliner, you might not approve. So I'm just learning, so please be kind to me in the comments. Don't leave hateful comments. So what I know now, I'm teaching you. If you know the right way to do something, then do it your way. Please don't mind the background here. It's not really pretty to look at. That's it. So let's now start. First thing is to take hair off of your face so it's not coming in the way of makeup. Wash your face, have a clean dry face. So I'm just going to put on a nice moisturizer. This is the Olay Regenerist. I really like this. It doesn't leave my skin oily. Now I have very dry skin. Made many mistakes with foundation in the past. I would just apply anything and everything I get. I didn't care about the shade. I was very careless and also spoiled my skin. So what I did was I went, spent money and bought the best one out there for me, for my skin, and something that I could afford. I didn't go too high, or it's not even drugstore. So I went to MAC, and staff was very friendly. So they did one part of my face with a tone that's lighter than my skin, and the other half with the same skin tone foundation. I feel like this is so good for my skin. It doesn't make it look cakey. So if you have the right shade for your skin, and if it's a drugstore one, you know, if it's Maybelline, L'Oreal, whatever that you can afford, that's great. I'm not saying you all have to only have MAC foundation. Like, use what you can and you want. So please, for any product that I'm showing, do not feel pressurized to go out and buy the same thing. I have a beauty blender here, or if you don't, just use your fingers. That's what I used to use before I bought this. Or this fluffy foundation brush. So this is MAC Studio Waterweight SPF 30 foundation. You wet your sponge, so just leave it under running water, squeeze it 5 times, and that way the sponge won't absorb a whole lot of the makeup. Plus, I feel like it gives you a very smooth finish. It doesn't make it look cakey and dry. I just start dabbing. Now you can see that it's so close to my skin tone. Now this cheek I've applied foundation, this cheek I haven't. You can see that the color of my skin hasn't changed. And I really like that because that makes it look like I'm not wearing any makeup. Okay, the next thing is a L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, Almond 410. Again, I think your concealer needs to be lighter than your foundation, so I really like this one. And that's it. Bring it down on your nose, just on the front. kind of highlights your nose. Of course, if you're not a foundation person, then just go with BB cream. Apply your BB cream and then the concealer. I was too scared at even just listening to these terms before. It was so foreign to me and I was not used to it. But once I learned how to do it, what to use, what not to use, and it just I became so comfortable with it, I think. And especially if you're new, if you're a beginner, I would just encourage you to do your research. Like, what is your skin tone? You know, go to a makeup studio and ask them to do for free. They'll do a trial. You can already see how my face is changing, but the color hasn't changed a whole lot. But if you see, when you put on foundation, it just makes your skin all the same tone. It makes it monotone. I'm forgetting to look at the lens here. So you need to bring back some color on your face that you have removed by applying these things. And that's where your blush comes in. This is something I already had with me, and just a pink shade by Covergirl. So they have a brush, I just use the same thing. I go in like this, take some, if you don't want too much, just tap, and then you apply it on the cheekbone here. I do this duck face. Now, this step you can skip or you can do it. If you don't have the product, don't worry, it's still gonna look good. This is nothing but a bronzer. So this is Mellow. Now, they say something called contouring, which is like giving shape to your face and cheekbones. So I just use the bronzer as a contour. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's what I do. Again, I make a duck face and just go a little lower than where I put the blush. I do have this brush, which is like an angled brush. So I put some here and then some here, just by the jawbone here. And just blend it all in. Now comes the most fun part, which is my eyeliner. Okay, tip number one, bring all your makeup to one place and keep it when you're doing your makeup. But I think I'm missing my favorite eyeliner, which is this Sephora eyeliner. I'll still put a picture here. I have to go look for it. But I also use Lakme Iconic eyeliner. But I used to run away from liquid eyeliners before. Now I love it. So I'm just using, again, Covergirl Liquid eyeliners. This is how it looks. And this my sister gifted me. So again, they say don't pull on your lid and put eyeliner. You have to put just like that. But I'm not such an expert yet. So I'm not an expert at doing the winged liner or anything. I just do something. So for the winged eyeliner, just don't pull on your eyelids. Just leave them as it is and go kind of 45 degree upwards. I hope that looks good. I love eyeliners. I used to only do eyeliners before, nothing else on my face. Hi baby. Even though the eyeliner said they're smudge proof, they would always smudge on my eyes. So I went, please chalo. So I finally switched to liquid eyeliners and they never smudge. They look so good and I wondered, why didn't I do it all these years? There. I hope that looks uniform. I don't know. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. mascara. As an Indian girl, I feel I have pretty decent eyelashes and eyebrows, so I don't really do much to them. So this one was a gift by my friend. It's called Artistry Studio New York edition. I really love this one because it has two different settings that you can set it on. How it's becoming longer. There. It's longer and more spread out. If I turn it, it becomes, can you see it's shrinking? It becomes shorter and more close together. So I'm going to just use the shorter and more close together. I have this eyeshadow palette called Prestige. I got it in Winners, like Marshalls, and it has really nice colors. So I'm gonna go with a nice, this dark pink shade with a brown shimmer, I think. That's what I'll do. So I take the product on this eyeshadow brush. These brushes are from Oriflame. Someone gave them to me, I think my sister. So I just take some product, and what I do now is I go all around the hood of my eyes like this, like a car wiper motion, that's what it's called, and only apply on the hood there, not close to the eyelash. So all around the hood there in a wiper motion, and then I take some neutral color. So I'll go for this lighter brown, take some of that product and then apply it close to the eyelid here. Can you see that? And once I've done that, I'll just do a middle stroke to blend both of them together so they're not looking so. That's it. That's all I do. Now I'll take the shimmer and I will just go on the side here and just do that. Corner and to the side. Now you can see that there is some eyeshadow on the mascara, so maybe do the mascara after the eyeshadow. This is a little extra, this is a little above and beyond. So this is highlighting trio, again given by my sister. I never knew what these products were before and they were just lying around, but now I'm using them. So I have 3 colors. So just take something close to the shimmer here and I just like over here, that kind of highlights your eyes. I really love eye makeup, so I spend a lot of time on my eyes, I think. Again, this is a little extra. If you want to, like if you're going for parties, just take some bronzer and put them on the sides of your nose like this. So that makes your nose stand out and highlight. If I want, if my neck is looking too dark, I just have this Lakme Perfect Radiance Skin Lightening Compact. So I'll just take some of that in the sponge. And now for my lipstick, I'm just using this Oriza Beauty. I really like, it's a nice dark burgundy. My lipstick and eyeshadow colors depend on the dress I'm wearing that day. So then I have this, oh, I don't even know what company this is. It's so old. It's really old, guys. Jordana, but it's a brown, the color is chestnut. I put a bolder lip color because it's in the evening time. If it's a morning, then it'll be much more toned down and simpler. So let me know in the comments below if you want like a morning, more neutral makeup, simpler makeup, but this is more like party glam. Of course, some people go a little more extra, like put highlighter here and a little bit here. You can do that, and then finish it off with like a setting spray. I'll show you a final look. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up. For someone who is new to makeup, who has learned everything and is now giving a tutorial, so please thumbs up for that. I'd be really... Hey guys, so I just got ready and you can see I have a beautiful salwar outfit and a dupatta, maroon pants, and I just have very simple red and green pearl earrings on, and I have this beautiful small black bead chain with again red and green stones and pearls, and I just lightly straightened my hair on top, curled it at the bottom. Now you can see how the bold lip and the bold eyes goes with my outfit because it has those colors, and so you can see how it might have looked too much at the beginning, but now it's just gelling all together. And when you're out in a festive atmosphere with everybody around you who's also dressed, you're not gonna look like, ugh, I mean, it's too much. So it won't feel like that. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you learned something new today that you didn't know before watching my video, then please comment below. And if you're new here today, watching me today for the first time, then I hope you really enjoyed this. Please consider subscribing. I'd love for you all to join my family and connect with me on Instagram. Follow me there at House Heart Home Life. I'll see you guys in my next video. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and till I see you next time, fill your home with lots of love.